Have you ever wondered why someone stays in your mind even though the connection has completely died? No messages, no calls, no presence, not a single word shared between you anymore. And yet somehow they still exist inside your thoughts like they never left. You go through your day, you focus on your work, you talk to other people, you try to distract yourself, you do everything that normally gives you peace. But suddenly their memory appears from nowhere. A face, a moment, a smile, a conversation, and it hits you all over again. You feel confused, weak, and even embarrassed that someone who is not even in your life anymore still holds a place inside your mind. But there is something you need to understand. This happens to more people than you think. And it doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. Your brain doesn't get attached by logic. It gets attached by emotion. And when a certain person enters your life and brings intensity, energy, excitement, comfort, attraction, or connection, even briefly, your mind records them deeply. The more emotional energy exchanged, the deeper the imprint becomes. And when that connection ends abruptly, silently, without explanation, without communication, without closure, the brain struggles. Because our minds hate unfinished stories. We are wired to seek conclusion, resolution, clarity. When we don't get that, the mind stays stuck in search mode, replaying old moments, asking questions that don't have answers, building meaning around silence, trying to understand what went wrong. You're not thinking about them because you can't move on. You're thinking about them because your brain is trying to solve something it was never allowed to finish. Your mind keeps looping memories because it doesn't have anywhere to put them. When someone leaves without explanation, the brain keeps replaying the last point of contact like a stuck record. It's not the person your mind is holding on to. It's the lack of closure, the unanswered why, the missing explanation, the incomplete goodbye. And the silence becomes louder than words ever could. Silence is not empty. Silence is powerful. Silence creates imagination, and imagination hurts more than reality. The truth is, emotional impact does not end when communication ends. Emotional attachment doesn't vanish just because someone walked away. The heart moves slower than the body, and the mind moves slower than the heart. That delay creates emotional ghosts. People who live inside you long after they leave your physical life. And here's the darkest part. Sometimes the people who stay in your mind the longest are the ones who gave you the least. Because your mind is trying to understand something that never made sense in the first place. Some people disappear not because you meant nothing, but because they were incapable of staying. And instead of realizing that, your brain blames itself. You replay what you said, what you didn't say, what you could have done differently. But none of that matters now. The connection is gone, the silence is real, and the story never finished. That's how psychological attachment forms. Not through presence, but through absence. This is why someone can occupy your mind without any contact. You're not remembering who they are. You're remembering how they made you feel. And feelings don't disappear just because communication stops. Memory is emotional, not logical. And the brain attaches to intensity, not duration. A connection that lasted months can leave deeper scars than one that lasted years. Your mind keeps them alive because it is protecting you, trying to help you understand something painful, trying to help you heal. But sometimes healing feels like breaking. Sometimes healing feels like missing someone who never stayed. But here is the truth you need to hear. You do not heal when they come back. You do not heal when they explain. You do not heal when you get closure. You heal when you finally accept that you might never get closure, and you make peace with that anyway. You heal when you stop searching for a reason and start understanding the lesson. You heal when you realize your peace cannot depend on someone else's presence or apology. You heal when you understand you deserved clarity. You deserved honesty. You deserved loyalty. You deserved someone who didn't just walk away and leave your mind fighting itself. It is not your responsibility to carry the weight of silence. It is not your responsibility to fix what someone broke, then ran away from. And you do not need communication to close the chapter. Sometimes closure is simply choosing yourself, choosing your peace over your confusion, choosing your future over your memories, choosing reality over imagination. One day you will wake up and realize they're not in your mind anymore. Not because they let go of you, but because you finally let go of the story. The moment you stop replaying what happened and start rebuilding who you are, everything changes. Your mind is stronger than you think. Your heart is wiser than you believe. And your silence becomes your power. And when that day comes, you will look back and understand. Someone who truly belongs in your life will never make your mind suffer this way. Someone who truly values you will never leave you questioning your worth. Someone who truly cares will communicate, not disappear. Now listen carefully. Your life is not behind you. Your life is waiting ahead of you, and you deserve peace. You deserve clarity. You deserve someone who stays. And just because someone is in your mind today doesn't mean they deserve a place in your future. If this spoke to you, if this hit a place inside you you don't talk about, don't leave with the pain. Leave with the awareness. Hit like so this message reaches someone else who needs it. Share this with someone silently struggling, and subscribe. Because you deserve to understand the psychology behind your emotions, and I'm here to walk you through every part of it. Your healing starts with awareness, and it starts now.